Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another one. Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another one. Today we gonna talk about how the WNBA, man, how they bullying Caitlin Clarkson. I feel like, you know, I feel like Caitlin Clarkson is bringing so much exposure to the WNBA, and I feel like a lot of those women been putting in the hard work for years and never got that type of exposure, and they feeling some type of way. Like they like, all right, you supposed to be the greatest women's basketball player ever. Like, let me see, like they trying her. It's no different when Jordan came in the league and Bird and Magic was going at it. It's no different when Kobe Bryant came up. It's like when you a rookie, you gonna get bullied like that. Like they did the same thing for LeBron James. Like when they were saying, "Oh, this is the greatest basketball player ever." His first year in the NBA, it was tough on LeBron. That's all it is with Caitlin Clarkson. But they definitely is, doing some I would say some dirty plays to her. They hitting her with elbows, slamming her down to the ground. You got to remember, this woman might only be like 110 pounds soaking wet, but, they giving her welcome to the WNBA. But I feel like in the long run, it's only going to make her stronger. But, they've been beating the hell out of Caitlin Clarkson, man. She ain't been having it easy in the WNBA so far. They making her earn everything. Which at the end of the day, if they really sit back and think about it, man, she changed the WNBA. Her and Angel Reese. I feel like before they came along the last couple of years, people weren't talking about women's basketball like that. People weren't talking about women's college basketball and women and people weren't talking about the WNBA. But ever since Angel Reese and Caitlin Clarkson had this little rival, you know what I'm saying, in college sports, it changed everything. They getting paid big bread in the NIL, the same way as the dudes. The salary in the pros is way off, but these women nowadays, bro, they getting a lot of recognition now. Because of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clarkson. I feel like that, but I just feel like a lot of the women been in the NBA and they've been working hard for years, and they never got the recognition until this little 5'10" skinny woman come in the NBA and they say she the greatest of all and she changed everything. So of course people gonna feel some type of way. Shout out to Galaxy Cool Money. What's up, man? Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Fennell Seed. Subscribe to the channel. Caitlin Clarkson changed the game for the W. Her and Angel Reese. You got to get Angel Reese her credit too. Nada88. Hey, how you doing? Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man. But I feel like Caitlin Clarkson and Angel Reese, they both changed the game. I don't feel like that college championship game, I feel like that set the tone for women's sports, And I feel like a lot of people don't give Angel Reese her credit because, she a little bit more outspoken. She a little bit more flamboyant. She a little bit more in culture as far as like hanging out with celebrity and stars. So it looked like, she don't work as hard as a Caitlin Clarkson who not in the media with celebrities and all of that. Of course, she do her commercials. She getting her money and all of that. But, Angel Reese hanging with the Drakes, the Shaqs, all of the celebrities. But I feel like they both changed women's sports. I feel like Caitlin Clarkson played a big part, and I feel like Angel Reese. I feel like that championship game put women's sports on a whole nother level. So I feel like the young women that's coming up, that's hooping in the backyard now, they can look forward to stuff, Like look at the Gamecock girls with Don Staley doing over there. It's like women's sports is evolving. Can't forget about the UConn women's coach, Gino. He done won so many championships. Can't forget about Tennessee with the legendary coach. I forgot what her name is. She coached Lisa Leslie. She coached Candace Parkers. I forgot what the famous coach from Tennessee that passed away. But shout out to her too. It's a lot of people that put women's sports on, but it's just like Caitlin Clarkson and Angel Reese is just like they got everybody tuned in. You know, me personally, I thought like, all right, when they go to the WNBA, a lot of people pretty much ain't gonna pretty much want to follow them. But now I'm seeing, the WNBA games is sold out. The women is finally, riding on private jets. We definitely got to get their salary up because there's no way that those women was in college, last year and they made more money off they name, image, and likeness than being professional. That makes no sense. Caitlin Clarkson signed a 4 year some deal, making like 300 and some thousand a year. Like, just think of that. You know, Travis Scott get that to jump on stage and perform. And she getting that for 1 year, 300 some thousand. So women's professional sports pay definitely got to go up because these women is selling out tickets now. A lot of these games they happen to move to different arenas because they can't hold that capacity. The Indiana Fever is playing in the Pacer Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they can't hold all those people, which I think they already was, but yeah, I believe they already was. But you starting to see a lot of these women's sports, man, they having big venues now. You know what I'm saying? But to go back to my first point, because I know I'm kind of jumping a little bit, but I do feel like, I definitely do feel like, they definitely picking that Caitlin Clarkson, I feel like they giving her welcome to the NBA moment. I feel like a lot of those women feel like she got handed a lot of stuff easily. It's no different from back in the day with Larry Bird. They thought Larry Bird, and this of course this before my time, but I know my history. But they thought Larry Bird was privileged, you know what I'm saying, because he was a different skin color. They thought he couldn't ball. They thought he wasn't talented. They thought he was slow. They said you couldn't jump. They couldn't do nothing. But when Larry Bird got on the court, we all seen that skin color didn't mean nothing. And people like Magic Johnson and Julius Erving and all those dudes had to wake up and realize, like, hold on, man, this boy can ball, man. It's not about skin color. It's the same thing 20, 30 years later with Caitlin Clarkson. People looking at her because of her skin color. They saying, oh, you can't jump. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you not tall. Oh, you think you Steph Curry. You a wannabe. But when that woman step on the court, she can ball. She can play, And I feel like a lot of people they gonna keep trying her because she's 110 pounds. Like, soaking wet, like you can just nudge her and she'll fall over. So I feel like a lot of people is gonna try Caitlin Clarkson, but I feel like she gonna stand up and she gonna fire back and she gonna show them people why she is the face of the WNBA. But I gotta give my girl Angel Reese some credit because I feel like she played a big part into how women's sports is looked at now. She don't get a lot of credit because she's flamboyant and flashy and in the magazines and all of that. And Caitlin Clarkson is more the stay at home in the gym type person, But I feel like women's sports is changing. So I feel like all the young ladies out there, they got something to look forward to, We got to definitely get their pay up, because it's crazy to think that a professional athlete is making 300 and some $1,000, for women's basketball is probably what? 35, 40 games. So if you do the math, it's like $10,000 a game. Rappers is getting $250,000 a show. Like Drake is getting $2 million a show. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all got to pay them women more, But it's a good thing that, they got shoe deals and they got endorsements and stuff because if the women's sports didn't have that, endorsements and shoe deals and all of that, them women would be broke. They'll be staying in college for like 10 years. You see, Angel Reese could have been the #1 pick last year, but why would I come into the NBA and only make a couple $100,000 when I can make $3-4 million with my NIL deal staying in college? That's why you're gonna see a lot of these women staying in college a little bit longer. Like Juju Watson, when she gets to the WNBA, she gonna be a dog. She gonna be a dog. Like she about to be the new face of college basketball this year coming up. Juju Watson, yeah, from USC. That girl a dog. And I'm starting to see myself actually watching these games now because these women is dogs now. Like, they really got sport. Like, they really got talent. Like, Before, I would admit before, I was like, oh, I ain't watching that. I ain't watching that. But then, I seen, the Minnesota Lynx with Maya Moore and Simone Augustus. They got me watching it. I love UConn, what the coach been doing over there. USC Gamecocks, what Don Staley been doing over there. LSU, Iowa, got to get them credit. So sports is changing, man. Texas Cardinals 817 say go Mavs, man. Yeah, man, go Mavs, but they ain't about to beat Boston, bro. Boston winning in 6. Galaxy Cool Money, appreciate you so much. Subscribe to the channel. Autumn Dozer, appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel. Funnel C, subscribe to the channel. Everybody subscribe to the channel. But yeah, man, women's sports is changing, man, and it's a good thing, man, because it's a lot of good female ballers out there, man. It's a lot of them, man, and I feel like, man, it took Caitlin Clarkson and Angel Reese to have that college basketball game, and I feel like that changed college sports. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all think I'm lying. I feel like that LSU versus that Iowa game, not last year, the year before, when LSU won, when Angel Reese did this to Caitlin Clarkson, I felt like that changed sports, man. That changed the women's sports. I feel like that changed women's sports. Joe Burrow say Mavs winning it all. Nah, bro, Boston, man. But yeah, man. I feel like women's sports is headed to a right direction. All we got to do is get these ladies paid. If we can get these ladies paid, of course they're not going to make $50 million a year because women's sports might not generate that much money, but I feel like a top draft pick should at least make a couple $1,000,000 a year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just think about this, right? You go from making $2-3 million in college to only making $300,000 in the pros. But of course, you're gonna have a Nike deal, Adidas deal, and commercials and stuff like that. But what if you ain't a dog like that? You ain't like, come on, man. I feel like the first pick, I feel like at least the top 10, I feel like the first couple three picks should at least make the range between 3 to 5 million. And I feel like 5 to 10 should make between 4 to about 2 million. And I feel like after that, this, it should start good to go down. But I feel like, man, you should at least, man, pay them women more than what they making, man. Shout out to the truth. The truth is the permanent. Yeah, you're right, man. It start with them getting more televised games, If they get a lot of televised games, man, they gonna start seeing that televised money like the NBA. Just subscribe to Just. I'm taking the money. What you feel are the actual economics are very different. Yeah, you're right. It's very different because LeBron James. Um, even if the Lakers lose and don't make the playoffs, they gonna still generate so much money just because of LeBron James and Anthony Davis and, just the TV deals and all of that. Look, if you think about this right now, you could take a sorry team like my hometown, Detroit. Look at the Detroit Pistons. Probably won 13, 15 games, but they still didn't generated a couple $100 million a year just off the TV deals. And, LeBron gonna come there, Curry gonna come there, Anthony Ant-Man gonna come there, Giannis gonna come there. So a weak team like the Detroit Pistons, can still make $200 to $300 million. I can guarantee you right now, a basketball fan, woman or man, will rather watch an Indiana Fever game than watch a Detroit Pistons game. I could bet you any amount of money. Any fan would rather watch Caitlin Clarkson than the Detroit Pistons last year. You get what I'm saying? So that's not fair to the women. It's like they got to get a better TV deal and they got to get some more televised game. But I feel like it's going to come with the women that's going to keep coming to the WNBA. You know, when Juju come. You know, when the number one recruit that just signed to South Carolina, when she get in the, when she get in the league, I feel like a lot of that's going to change. The WNBA loses over 100 million a year. You know, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, everybody. But yeah, man, you right, man. They do lose a lot of money, man. They definitely do, you know. But I feel like that's gonna start to change because they changing their venues now because they can't hold that capacity. All right, they probably had 3,000 people show up to a game. Now they getting 10 to 15,000 people showing up to watch these women play. You get what I'm saying? You know, just think about it. Chicago Sky, they playing in the Bulls Arena. The Bulls Arena can hold what, maybe 25, 30,000. So you can see that that they starting to sell more. They starting to generate more money. You're gonna see people wearing Angel Reese jersey, Caitlin Clark jersey. You're gonna start to see these people wearing that junk. Appreciate that, Galaxy Cool Money. Thank you so much. But what y'all think, man? What y'all think about that? Yeah, you're right. Not to watch only two women play, but that's what's gonna happen when more women start to come. Juju gonna come in the next couple years. She gonna be the face of the league, and there's more women to come, man. It's a good start. You know, Sony Boy Spotify, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, you crazy, bro. He said them females trash. Yeah, you crazy, bro. Caitlin Clarkson probably beat me and you one-on-one. Angel Reese will probably beat me and you one-on-one. And not to mention that girl like 6'3", 6'4". Juju fired though, bro. I'm trying to tell you, Juju will definitely cook me and you, bro. I know for sure she will. I know she will. Yeah, Caitlin Clarkson fired too. J Dizzle Wiz, subscribe to the channel. Sunny Boy, Spotify, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, man. Sports is changing, man. It look good, man. I'm proud to say, man, I be watching some of their games. I don't watch all the games, trust and believe me, but I've been watching them, especially the tournament that just passed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I lost somebody on LSU. Shout out to Hacks. Subscribe to the channel. Do you watch hockey? Nah, man. The last time I watched hockey, man, is when the Red Wings and the Pistons won the same year, and that was like 2004. Like, I ain't watched them since we was winning crazy. But yeah, man, the Red Wings, man, we used to have a fire team, man. I'm still a fan, but we used to have a fire team, man. We used to be winning every year. Not no more. Tech Internets, subscribe to the channel. Hack, subscribe to the channel. JC Rogers, subscribe to the channel. What I need a villain name for, bro? I ain't no villain. Yeah, he said pass it. Hey, bro, if you was here, bro, I definitely would, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all let me know, man, who y'all think gonna be the face of the NBA, man. I feel like Juju, bro, when she get there, man. I feel like everybody getting out her way. I feel like Caitlin Clarkson, I'm only holding it down for now. JC Rogers, you silly. Appreciate that, Hacks. Y'all let me know where y'all checking in from. Where y'all city, states y'all checking in. What countries y'all tapping in, bro? We done had London in here. We done had Brazil. We done had Canada. We done had the Netherlands. We done had Jamaica. We done had Australia, Italy, all types of stuff. Some of that Jane Cocky, subscribe to the channel. Dre from Jamaica, subscribe to the channel. Skimply Davis, subscribe to the channel. Or Naomi, subscribe to the channel. Hulk Hogan Tight, subscribe to the channel. Ain't this you funny as hell? Subscribe to the channel. Lil S, subscribe to the channel. I don't know what you talking about, bro. Dre, appreciate that so much. Everybody in here, just do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all so much for even tapping in and commenting. Appreciate y'all so much. Move. You happy now because you got a bath, huh? Move. Move. Still soap. You still move. You still wet. Move. John B say Caitlin Clarkson changed the league for sure. She definitely did. But y'all gotta say Angel Reese too. Move. Move. Angel Reese changed the game too. Y'all gotta throw her in there. Sonny Boy, appreciate that so much. Subscribe to the channel. Chill. Chill, subscribe to the channel. SCW, subscribe on the channel. Yeah, Angel Reese too, Sonny Boy. That's what I'm trying to tell people. John Beef, subscribe to the channel, bro. Appreciate that, Appreciate you so much. Y'all drop y'all cities, y'all state, y'all country, wherever y'all from, man. Juju about to come in and cook people, though, man. It's going to be her league when Juju get in. So Angel Reese and them got 2-3 years to figure it out to win they rings, because when Juju come in, she about to get the bag. By then, women's sports going to be paying a little bit more in the next couple years. She going to come in and be the face. Caitlin Clarkson and Angel Reese better go ahead and get it in. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Shout out to Albuquerque. Hey, South Carolina. What part of South Carolina? I got family in Wagner, Columbia. What part of South Carolina you from? John B, subscribe to the channel. Texas Cardinals said they ain't changed nothing. Yeah, all right. You think they ain't changed that, bro? I'm trying to tell you. Extension, what's up, bro? Tromy, what's up? Chilling. What you got up? Everybody subscribe to the channel. Unc said he from 803 South Carolina in this thing. What part? 803, that's Columbia. What part of Columbia you from? You from District 1, District 2? What side you from? P. Subscribe to the channel. Angel, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I don't know what P on. I'm trying to get her to subscribe to the channel. Y'all be telling, hey, I'll be doing half the age of people that be on here. I'll be trying to say nothing crazy. I just be appreciate people for commenting. But I don't be on here for that. I be on here to kick it with y'all. But subscribe to the channel, P. Unc, go ahead. There you go. P and Unc, go ahead. Handle your business. Unc, go ahead. Appreciate that, Pete, for you subscribing. Thank you so much. Y'all make me want to drop an interview. I got a couple interviews in the deck. I got big Wooski brother, Big Mike. I got that interview in the cut. Got Bando KD Dawa interview in the cut. Got BG Lil Pat interview in the cut. Got a Trenches News interview in the cut. I got a Crip Mac interview in the cut from like 3-4 years ago. I got a couple interviews in the cut I ain't released. Y'all might make me drop some interviews, man. Oh, man, I'm going with the Celtics. I already told y'all. I'm going with the Celtics. Celtics winning in 6. Yeah, I've been trying to get it to get tapped back in with Trenches News to get a new one, but he been busy. So hopefully I can tap back in with him. Yup, you funny. You funny, Tromby. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to tell you, man. Sonny Boy, tell him, man. Celtics, man. Celtics about to get that thing. Trying to tell you. Celtics about to get that thing. Y'all drop in the comment who y'all think gonna win the championship, the Celtics or the Mavs. And y'all let me know in how many games. Cause I think I think they gonna win in 6. Y'all let me know who y'all think gonna win. He said Kyrie looking for revenge. I'm with the Mavs. Yeah, Kyrie on something else. Kyrie and Luka, man. He said Mavs in 7. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Derwin, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate that, Galaxy Cool Money. Thank you so much. Derwin, subscribe to the channel. Sonny Boy said the Celtics gonna win in 6. If Luka go off, Celtics in 7. Nah, bro, they winning in 6. Hey, Derwin say it's cocked like a pistol. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you for even commenting, bro. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, take care of Pete, man. I don't know what she on. He said off that Zah. You know it. Who y'all think gonna win, man? Go ahead, Sonny Boy. I'm straight. Y'all, who y'all think gonna win? The Celtics or the Mavs? No, P. I appreciate you for subscribing. Thank you so much, P. Mrs. 313 Freedom Fighter. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Blessings to your family, too. You funny. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Y'all go look at how they been bullying Caitlin Clarkson, man. They been doing that girl bad, man. Knocking her over. Talk about sticking it to her. Them women mad at her. They say you want to be the face of this league, you want to have to work for it. But I feel like at the end of the day, she gonna show them. Cause when I say she could really ball, I'm trying to tell you. Thank you. I just watched to see your pretty. Appreciate you, P, so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. I feel like the GOAT is Jordan, if you ask me. Who y'all feel like the greatest? Who y'all feel like the GOAT is in the NBA? I mean, just period. Who y'all think the greatest of all time is? Who y'all think the GOAT is? I think Jordan. Only reason I'm gonna say Jordan is because when Jordan got to the finals, he ain't never missed. LeBron been to the finals 9 times and only got 4 rings. If Jordan would have been to the finals 9 times, I think he'd probably have about 8 or 9 rings. I mean, yeah. And see, Unc say Jordan, P say Jordan, Sonny Boy say LeBron. Nah, I don't think LeBron. Yeah, but okay, he got 4,000 points, right? Okay, you're right. He gonna go down as the as one of the best scorers, right? But think about how Luka's scoring. At the rate Luka's scoring, if Luka plays 16, 17 years, averaging 30 a year, how he been averaging, man, LeBron James, they gonna get that 40,000 points, man. The NBA changed it, man. He not gonna hold that record for too long. I feel like in the next 20, 25 years, man, Luka, one of these young dudes gonna pass him up. It's gonna be about rings at the end of the day with LeBron, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he been to the finals 9 times and only got 4 rings. You do the math. And look at the help he had. He had Bosh, Wade, Kyrie, Kevin Love. Who else he had? Anthony Davis. Hell, them 5 right there, Hall of Famers. Think about it. He played with 5 Hall of Famers. Wade, Bosh, Kyrie, Kevin Love, Anthony Davis. He only got 4 rings. Come on, man. Come on, man. Man made it to the finals, what, 5, 6 years in a row? Come on, man. Ray Allen, too. I forgot about Ray Allen, too. Appreciate that, Unc. I forgot about Ray Allen. Brown played basketball against better talent. Yeah, you right about that. You right about that. Started the super team. LeBron started the super team and switched it. I wouldn't say LeBron started the super team. I think the Celtics started it. I feel like they just made LeBron go to Miami because he knew he couldn't get through Boston with the help that he had in Cleveland. So when he partnered up with Wade and Bosh, which I feel like they wanted Carmelo, but Carmelo signed that 5-year deal with Denver instead of that three-year. But I felt like they really wanted Carmelo, but they just settled for Bosh. But I feel like he had to go to Miami, bro, because there was no way he was going to beat no Ray Allen, Rondo, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett by himself. Who did he have? He had what? Mo Williams, Elgauskis, Verjao, Daniel Gibson, Delonte West, which was messing with his mom's. Like, who did LeBron really have for the Cavs? Like, he didn't have nobody. His first stint with the Cavs, he didn't have nobody. Think about it. Who did he have? Nobody. His best talent that he had was probably Mo Williams. Think about it. Who did he really play with that he had that was good? Nobody. So he had to make that move to Miami. Because when nobody definitely going to Cleveland. But look at his second stint. he went to Cleveland. That's when you could judge LeBron. Because he had Kyrie, he had Kevin Love, he had his big three. You know, in Miami, he had a big three. But yeah, man, I feel like I just feel like LeBron ain't how can I put it? I feel like LeBron is one of the best versatile players ever, but I feel like LeBron ain't the most clutch player ever. You know, if I had to put my money on a player, like Arthur, they said, put your house on a player, and if that player lose, you lose your house. I'd rather put my house on Jordan in the finals than LeBron in the finals. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Yeah, LeBron did make it to the finals year 3 or 4, Sonny Boy, but what did he do? The Spurs walked over him. He did stop the one thing I will give him credit for, he did stop the Detroit Pistons when we was on our spurt because we made it to the finals 3 years in a row. And it was supposed to be 4, but LeBron stopped that. He stopped that and the Spurs stopped him. Best players might not be the best winner. Who y'all think is the who y'all think is the best winner? Because if you're gonna say best winner, you probably got to say like what Bill Russell, something like that. Score. Yeah, man, he did the Pistons dirty, man. He did us dirty. He stopped us from going to the finals 4 years in a row. You know, he stopped us the same way we stopped LA. You know, LA was on the run, man. You know, they had got 3 back to back. We stopped them. And hey, they stopped us. Yeah, I'm still going with MJ too. Who y'all think is the best point guard though of all times? Who y'all think is the best point guard of all times? I'm going with Kendrick. Who y'all think is the best point guard of all times? Me personally, I'm gonna say OG Plug said Curry. What? Over Magic Johnson, bro? Subscribe to the channel, OG Plug. What? You said Curry over Magic Johnson? What? I feel like Magic was the best point guard ever, man. Unc say Magic. Yeah, I say Magic too. Y'all, let me get some more people to chime in. Who y'all think the best point guard? Magic or Curry? Yeah, Sonny Boy, he with us too. He say Magic too. Y'all, who else y'all think? Unc say Curry is a 2 guard playing the 1. Yeah, 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 he a combo guard. He like Kyrie. Kyrie really ain't no point guard. Michael said Magic. P said Scottie Pippen. I ain't know Scottie Pippen was the point guard, but he probably did play point forward back in the day. All right, who y'all think is the best shooting guard? Sonny Boy said J Kidd. Yo, he must be talking about for the point guard. Me, I feel like the best shooting guard. Yeah, Kobe Bryant. I feel like it got to be Kobe. Oh, I forgot. Michael Jordan shooting guard too. Ooh, yeah, it's Mike, Unc. You right about that. You right about that, Unc. You right about that. Y'all, what about AI though? Where y'all put AI at? What y'all put AI with the shooting guard or the point guard? Because y'all can't sleep on AI, man. AI was a beast. OG Plug say Kobe personally. Okay. Rat, what's up, man? No, she ain't vicious. She more of a alert dog. I got small kids, so Michael Odin said Michael Jordan. Yeah. What's up, Melissa? Subscribe to the channel. Combo guard, but in a prime D Rose over AI. Ooh, who y'all think in D Rose or prime A? What y'all think in the prime D Rose or AI? Me, I'm going AI. I don't care what D Rose did in his prime. AI he was a monster in his prime. Man, took Philly all the way to the show. They ain't had nobody. Rat say prime D Rose. Okay. Unc say prime D Rose. Rat say I'm from Chicago. It's only right. So I know you going D Rose, but y'all taking D Rose over AI. Think about what y'all saying now. Like, think about what y'all saying. Think about that. Melissa, what's up from Texas? Shout out to Texas. But think about that. Rat say, yeah, he going D Rose. He made his mind up. Man, I'm going AI, man. Man, you crazy. You crazy. Yeah, D Rose was a movement, man. He was dunking on everybody. Yeah, he was Ja Morant before Ja Morant was who he is. Like, he was explosive. Well, what about Westbrook? You got to give Westbrook credit too. He played a big part in being an explosive guard. Like D Rose and Westbrook was like some of the most athletic point guards we've probably ever seen in sports. You know, well now we got Ja Morant and stuff like that. So, you know, okay. So who the best small forward? I know, of course, everybody gonna say LeBron James. Who the best small forward? Westbrook changed that. But for real, I'm trying to tell you, man, Westbrook, when he came out of UCLA, was dunking on everybody. Sonny Boy say Bron. Yeah, you right. But who y'all think after Bron? Because me personally, man, I might say KD. But you right, if Bron is considered a small forward, he would go in there. But, man, we can't forget about KD, dog. Who y'all think the face of the league, though? I don't like how Scott Bench react to it. Hey, AJS, you feel me? They weren't playing. They mean business. They knocked her on the ground. They was not playing with her. Sonny Boy say Luca and Ant is the face of the league. Dang. So y'all think it ain't. Of course, you know Bron going out, but y'all don't think it's like Jokic or Giannis or none of that? Y'all think it's Ant or what about John Morant? Y'all don't think it's John Morant league no more? AJS said Wimbiana. Yeah, you right. You right. You might be right. Because Wimby did something crazy this year. They cheated him on Defensive Player of the Year. Who y'all think should have got Defensive Player of the Year, Wimby or Rudy Gobert? Sonny Boy say Jason Tatum. Yeah, Tatum a beast, bro. He about to get Finals MVP. Of course, I listen to Vaughn. Subscribe to the channel. AJS, subscribe to the channel. Sonny Boy say Wimby. Yeah, they played him for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know how they gave it to Rudy Gobert. They gave it to Rudy Gobert because they say the Timberwolves was the #1 defensive team. Okay, but they got other players that made them the #1 defensive team. You can't name too many players on the Spurs other than Wimbyana that made them a good defensive team. Then he led the league in blocks and averaged 1.2 steals a game. Like, how did Gobert win? That lets you know, man. It's sometimes, man. I be feeling like some of the stuff already be playing, man. Cause ain't no way, man. He was supposed to win that. Appreciate you, Zoe. Yeah, Gobert. I ain't gonna say Gobert trash, but he definitely didn't deserve to be defensive player of the year. AJS, if we talking early 2000, obviously, but be Mamba. Yeah, you right about that. Rig the world. Yeah, you right about that. But who y'all think the best power forward ever? I'm gonna say Tim Duncan. Who y'all think the best power forward ever? Sonny Boy say Tim Duncan, my man's. James say AI best pound for pound. Yeah, I don't know, man. They talking about they was taking AI over what did they say? AI over D Rose in his prime. I said, you crazy. Bill Russell played, I think the center, I think Bill Russell played. I'll take Kyrie over AI, fam. I'm still taking AI over Kyrie. AI in his prime was a monster, bro. A monster. Philip Jackson. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Philip Jackson. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. So who the best center? Everybody say Tim Duncan. Who who the best who the best power forward? You say Shaq the best center? Nah, I don't know, man. Shaq Shaq was a beast, but Kareem, man. I'm gonna have to get that to Kareem, man. Kareem or Hakeem Olajuwon, them my two. Bill Russell was a beast too. I can't say that too, but everybody say Shaq the best center. Okay. OG Plug say Wilt. Yeah, Wilt too. Wilt got records that ain't nobody never gonna beat. Ain't nobody never gonna score 100 points. Ain't nobody never gonna average. What he average? Like 30 something rebounds a game. Like, come on, ain't nobody gonna average that type of stuff. Average 50 points in the season. Come on. Say Shaq, then Wilt. Oh, I'm going Kareem, and then I'm going Kareem, and then I'm going Hakeem Olajuwon. Them my two. Sonny Boy say Kareem might be the best winner. Yeah. He might definitely be the best winner. He won in college. He won when he played for the Bucks, when he was Lou Alcindor. Then he won when he came to LA, so you're right. But he didn't win till Magic Johnson came there. So we gotta say that too. He only had one ring till Magic Johnson showed up. All right, who y'all think got the best handles of all time? Who y'all think got the best handles? Everybody gonna say Kyrie. Everybody gonna say Kyrie. Who y'all think got the best handles of all time? Yeah, everybody gonna say Kyrie. Kyrie. Yeah, everybody gonna say Kyrie. All right, who the best shooter of all time? Uh, Gort Priest said D Rose. OG. Hey, yeah, everybody know Chef Curry. Unc said Ray Allen the best shooter. That's a good one. Sonny Boy say Curry, Ray, Clay. Ooh. Uh Me, I'ma say, of course, Curry, Ray Allen, and Reggie Miller. I think a lot of people sleep on Reggie Miller. But yeah, that's my three. I would say Curry, Curry, Ray, Reggie. Them would be my three. Sonny Boy say Kyle Korver. Yeah, Kyle Korver too. Craig Hodger. He was a dog shooter. Jason Capono. I don't know if people remember him. He won 2 or 3 3-point contests. Of course, Klay Thompson. Who else was a good shooter in the NBA? A lot of people. I got a question for y'all though. Who y'all think had a bigger impact on the game though? Do y'all feel like it was Dirk Nowitzki, far as with his turnaround jump shot? Do y'all feel like it was Curry and his three-point style, or do y'all feel like it was LeBron James with his point forward? Like, who do y'all feel like changed the NBA the most? Me personally, I would have to give it to Curry because Curry got all the little kids want to shoot from half court, but people don't really understand how big of impact that Dirk Nowitzki had on just sports in general. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite player shoots one-leg shots, and that's because of Dirk Nowitzki. He brought that to the league. You know, a lot of people don't give Dirk Nowitzki his credit. You know, Sonny Boy said KD. Say, do not Clay his last. Yeah, Clay. Yeah, I don't know what Clay had going on his last playoff performance. Curry got everybody shooting threes now. Yeah, you right about that. You right about that. Who y'all feel like was? Who y'all feel like is the most clutch? The most clutch of all times. And I'm gonna tell y'all mines and y'all gonna be crazy. Unc said Curry got grandma shooting three. Who y'all feel like was the most clutch of all times? I'm gonna tell y'all mines and y'all gonna be like, no, man, that's crazy. I ain't think of that. Who y'all most clutch player of all times? James said MJ. No, I got somebody better than MJ. I got somebody way more clutch player in key moments that a lot of people sleep on. Mike and Kobe. Sonny Boy said Kobe. Nope. Hey, nope. All y'all skipping over him. He said Prime D Rose. Nope. Get one more person, see if one more person see what they say. Y'all done skip over him, man. Kobe or Bron, nope. There you go. James said it. Robert Horry, the most clutch player of all times. He hit big shots for the Spurs. He hit big shots for the Lakers. He hit big shots for Houston. Like, the most clutch player of all times, Robert Horry. Thank you, James. I thought when nobody was going to say him. All y'all talk about MJ, Jordan. Nah, that man hit clutch shots for the Spurs, Lakers, Houston. Come on, man. Yeah, Sonny Boy. Yeah, y'all forgot about Robert Horry. 7 rings, too. And he actually contributed to those 7 rings, hitting clutch shots. He never averaged 20 points in no season, but was a clutch player in key moments. Big shot Bob. My uncle taught me him from as a youngin'. He's be like, Big Shot Bob. Yeah, Sonny Boy, Big Shot Bob. All right? Anybody, listen. I could talk sports with y'all, man. I know my sports. Big Shot Bob, man. Okay. Who do y'all feel like is the best European player ever? Who y'all feel like is the best European player ever? Oh, Unc said Karl Malone. I definitely forgot about Karl Malone. Yeah, Gilbert Arenas definitely was a influential. He definitely was influential. You know, as the point guard. James said Dirk, Luka. I think in the future it's gonna be Luka, but I'm going with Manu Ginobili. I feel like Manu Ginobili was one of the best European players to ever come to the NBA. You know, was part of what 4 rings. You know, never got the fame that maybe a Tim Duncan guy or a David Robinson, but was always ready to go. Never cared about starting, none of that. I feel like Manu Ginobili, man, is the best European player to ever play, man. Then you got Luka. You also got Giannis. You got Jokic. You know, you got a lot of players, but I feel like right now, if they ended their career, I feel like their career don't amount to what Manu Ginobili did. You know, Luka is a good player, and I think years to come it will be Luka, but I feel like Manu Ginobili is the best. Jokic could be one type. Yeah, you right. Oh, he said small forwards. I forgot about Larry Bird. Yeah, bro, I forgot about Larry Bird too. I might got to switch that. I might got to take LeBron out. You right about that. I forgot about that. But I got to be honest with you, and a lot of people may disagree with me, what I'm about to say, but I'm a sports fan and I've been paying attention. The stuff that they credit Jokic for, DeMarcus Cousins been doing that. DeMarcus Cousins was doing the same thing that Jokic doing on Sacramento when he played for the Pelicans, everybody. He just got a bad rap because of his attitude. But the stuff that Jokic is winning MVP for, but of course he was winning and DeMarcus Cousins never really won on that type of level. But the same stuff that Jokic is doing, I seen DeMarcus Cousins do for years. I seen DeMarcus Cousins average dang near a triple-double. I seen DeMarcus Cousins run point guard. I seen DeMarcus Cousins be 20 and 10 every night. Like, I feel like the same stuff that Jokic is getting credit for being great for, I feel like DeMarcus Cousins been doing that for years. I feel like he just got a bad rap for a lot of the stuff that he did in Sacramento, you know? That's why I try to tell the youngsters, man, watch how you present yourself when you're younger, man, because a lot of times it's going to follow you when you get older. You know, Cousins got a bad rap, you know, for being a wild head and being out of control when Cousins was at one point in time the best center in the league. And the same stuff that Jokic is doing is the same stuff that DeMarcus Cousins was doing for years. What's the difference that they do? Neither one of them is athletic. They both around 7 foot. They both good passers. They both can shoot the three. They both bullies in the paint. They both can rebound. They both good team players. Only difference is Cousins had a shittier attitude and was more to handle and more to deal with. But do y'all agree with me, man? Y'all let me know am I tripping. Said true. They kicked Boogie out because Boogie was competitive. They blackballed him. I'm trying to tell you, wish he stayed with the Lakers through injury. Man, Draymond has done worse than Cousins. I'm trying to tell you, man. Draymond then fought one player from each 32 teams, and he's still in the league. But I mess with him because he's from Michigan. Even though when he get older, he was losing his mind off the court. Money Talk, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to tell you, man, I feel like, okay, I give you a prime example, right? You see how quick and easy they replace John Morant with Anthony Ant-Man? Pay attention, y'all. What's the difference between those two? They both athletic. They both like to dunk. They both can barely shoot. They both led their team to far in the playoffs. Ant-Man might have got I think Ant-Man might have got a little bit closer because I don't think the Timberwolves, I don't think the Grizzlies ever got. But just pay attention. That's why John Morant better hurry up and clean his image up because in the long run, he's going to get blackballed because what's the difference between Anthony Edwards and John Morant? What's the difference? Think about that. Only thing is one had off the court issues, and one didn't. OG plug. My point exactly. Discipline. That was the only two difference between them. I was only saying that to say that's the difference between DeMarcus Cousins and Jokic. Discipline. You get what I'm saying? That's really all it is. But I'm proud of Jokic. He won another MVP, but it just kind of sucked, man, that I had to see my man's DeMarcus Cousins had to play in Thailand because don't no NBA team want to give him a job. And you can't sit here and tell me that 32 centers in the NBA is better than DeMarcus Cousins. You can't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? You just can't tell me that. The same way you can't tell me it's 32 teams and Michael Beasley can't get a job. Michael Beasley was one of the greatest bucket getters ever, bro. And I don't really care if people log off or whatever it is, but Michael Beasley was one of the best bucket getters ever. He worked KD out. He was working everybody out. Michael Beasley was the best bucket getter, bro. Off the court issues. Got him blackballed. Sleazy for you. Cousin got injury prone. I don't really think it was the injuries with Cousin. But you're right, that definitely did play a part in it. Outside court issues. Yeah. MVP was Embiid till he got hurt. Yeah, you're right. Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, they definitely was doing their thing for Embiid got hurt. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Embiid is doing what a lot of NBA players is doing. They forcing themselves to play 65 games so that they can be eligible for bigger contracts and awards. Everybody know in their right mind, if anybody need to rest like Kawhi Leonard, it's in Embiid. Embiid been trying to play through knee injuries, foot, back pain, finger, something happened to his eye, all of that. Embiid is forcing himself to play in the regular season because he looking for that next big contract. The same thing with Paul George. The same thing with Kawhi Leonard. The same thing with Anthony Davis. The same thing you starting to see with a lot of these hurt players. They forcing themselves to play now. You get what I'm saying? When the last time Anthony Davis played almost 80 games in 1 year? Oh, it would be the year before. They say if you don't play 65 games, you ain't eligible for no awards. What did it help Anthony Davis? He made third team all what? Third or second team all what? All NBA. So now what? He eligible for another big contract. These players is forcing themselves to play hurt because if you don't play 65 games now, thanks to Kawhi Leonard, you ain't gonna be worth nothing. You know? That's why you think the Spurs looked out for Wemby so much. They made sure Wemby played the 65 games so he can be an all-defensive team so he could be lined for a good contract. Then right after that, what they do? They shut him down for the year. You know? This is what you're going to start to see a lot of times, you know? Why you think Curry? Curry, injury prone. Why you think Curry played so many games? And what did it help him? Third NBA All-T. You're going to see a lot of these players forcing themselves to go, and they're going to be hurt more because they forcing themselves to go. You see Giannis. Giannis played through the season hurt all year to make the All-NBA team and all of that. First thing playoff came, he was killed because he didn't try to force himself to play all them games. But the NBA, they like, check this out, yo. Yo, we giving y'all $200 million, yo. Yo, man, we done signed this TV deal for such and such $1 billion, man. Y'all about to play, man. Like we tired of this. You know, fans complaining. You know, I done bought season tickets. You know, and it's 82 games, so 41 home, 41 away. Out of 41 games, I only seen Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play together 6 games. But I done paid $50,000 for these tickets. I'm complaining to the NBA. No, man, I need a discount for next year. I paid $50,000 for Clippers games, and I only seen Paul George and Kawhi Leonard out of 41 games play 6 games. You know? Like, come on, man. But then I got to look over and see Anthony Edwards play 82 games and Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, no, man, you crazy, man. Now I got to go to Minnesota. Come on, man. So a lot of these fans is getting upset and they complaining to the NBA. So the NBA changed the rules. Hold on. We didn't pay Kawhi Leonard $200 million and he only played 30 games this year. And he's eligible to make another $200 million? Nah. Sunny Boy, Spotify. Say the Clippers always gonna be the Clips. Yeah. Now they catching on. Now they don't want to play Paul George. Now Paul George may go to the Clippers. I mean, I said the Clippers. He may go to. They say he may go to Philly. They say he may go to Miami. Of course, LA is an option too. You know, but they had to make a decision. We already got one hurt person. You know, do we want to invest in another hurt person? Nah, we done already did that the last 6 years. We ain't paying two hurt people not to play. They ain't paying it. Then they got a decision to make with James Harden. And James Harden sitting back smart like, all right, no, I ain't re-signing until you either what you gonna do with Paul George or what you gonna do with Westbrook? Like, if not, I'm gone. I was only here for a 1-year rental, you know? I'm on to the next franchise to destroy it. OG Plug, how you feel about Bronny? I don't see what Bronny rush is to get to the NBA. Then again, he then again, LeBron set his contract up so that he can be a free agent and he can have leverage so that Bronny can get signed. You know, because at the end of the day, people gonna keep up in the air wherever Bronny go, LeBron gonna go. So he gonna go in the first round just off of that type of what if, like, what if we can get LeBron? But he going to LA, you know. LA just can't come out and say it. But they gonna use that as a tool to bring LeBron back. But be honest with y'all. What can Bronny do to really help LA win? Or what can Bronny do to help the Suns win? Because they say he only working out for those two teams. What can he do to make those two teams win? Nothing. I feel like he going to be a Drew Holiday, a Derrick White type player. He going to be defensive, corner spot up, ball hack. I don't see him being more than that. I don't see him never averaging no 20, 25, 30 points a game. I feel like at the most, he going to maybe average 15, 16 points on a good year. But I feel like he's a prospect. But I don't feel like he's going to help the Suns or the Lakers win. The Suns need more than Bronny. The Lakers need more than Bronny. So I don't really feel like that. But I feel like Bron want to play with his son and he going to get what he want, as rightfully so, But I don't feel like Bronny going to LA is going to help them win. Or I don't feel like him going to the Suns is going to help them win. Bronny might not be ready, but what if play with Bron, he going to earn? Yeah? Yeah, Sony boy, yeah. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel like at some point they're going to have to let Giannis know, man, we're going to have to use this spot for somebody else because I don't really feel like what Tanas is doing. I do like the younger brother, Alex. If anybody you're going to use that spot on, they should have got Costas. He a 7 foot player, small forward player, just like Giannis. Been balling in the Europe League, I feel like if they going to use that spot on anybody, they should have went and got that brother instead of Tanas. I got to go, OG, but dope live. I'm going to check it. Appreciate that, PG should be a second option. What's up, Too Drippy? Yeah, man, he definitely should be a second option, man. But I'm going to be honest with you, man. Paul George, I feel like, man, he may be a player that don't never get a ring, man, because at the end of the day, he don't want to stay through the thick and thin and work it out and really grind hard to get a ring. That's why I respect Giannis so much, because Giannis say, yeah, I want to play with stars, but they got to come to Milwaukee. Like, he jumped from the Pacers, where he developed to a star. He jumped to Oklahoma. He didn't want to do the Oklahoma thing. He said Russ wasn't going to work. Then he jumped to, they traded it, they hold everything away to Clippers to get him. Then he went to the Clippers. Now he's saying the Clippers ain't where he want to be at. When you going to take credit for what you put team through? What haven't the Clippers gave you and Kawhi Leonard? What haven't they gave y'all? Y'all been on max deals. Y'all getting private jets. It's reports that Kawhi Leonard shows up late to team flights and stuff like that because he don't want to get on the bus. He wants to fly in a helicopter. You know, Paul George, what haven't the Clippers gave y'all? They haven't got no return in their investment. They done gave y'all multiple $100 million contracts. You think Kyrie should play for Team USA? Yeah, I think he should. That'd be dope for Kyrie. He earned it. Spotify, I fuck with the channel. I'm all keep it. Oh, you know it, bro. Appreciate you. Sonny Boy, subscribe to the channel. Rebecca Towns, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling good. What's up? Subscribe to the channel. Too Drippy, what's up? Subscribe to the channel. But yeah, man, I honestly feel like that, man. I feel like man, Paul George, man, should stay with the Clippers, man, and thug it out, man. You know, that's your hometown. You know, that's where you wanted to be. That's where you begged to go so bad. You know, I feel like you should thug it out, man. Uh, I feel like the NBA now, man, is just build a super team, and if it don't work, go build another super team. You know, look what Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal did to the Suns. You know, 4 or 5 years ago, the Suns was, you know, in the NBA Finals. You know, had good chemistry, had good young players. You know, and they traded it all to get KD. Then they traded the last of it to get Bradley Beal, and then look how it turned out. Now Kevin Durant don't want to be there. They want to trade Bradley Beal. It's like y'all just killing the NBA with this analysis that you need a super team to win. Like I feel like you need 2 stars and good role players around them to win an NBA championship. Stop this analysis that you need 3 superstars because you killing the core of the team to get the superstars. Then 2, 3 years later, the superstars want to walk away, and now the franchise is stuck in rebuild mode. Like the Nets, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they came to the Nets. It didn't work. It blew the Nets up. Okay. Went to the Suns, blew the Suns up. Now that's not working. KD not happy. You know, Kyrie Irving wanted to go to Boston. You know, good thing Boston did some good draft picks. You know, like, but look at all these stars just keep bouncing around and it's just blowing teams up, and it's not working because they under the analysis. Okay, wow, Boston got lucky, Miami got lucky. Warriors, they had too many stars, so that's not even counted as a big 3. You know, they got lucky. But look at the Spurs. They had a good system. They had Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and they had pieces around them. The Ginobili's, all of that. Look at the Lakers. They had Shaq, Kobe, good players around them. Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, you know, Rick Fox, you know. Like, but the NBA is getting tore up with this analysis that you need 3 stars to win. Look what Giannis did. Giannis won the championship with Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Brooke Lopez, Bobby Porter. Hoping I ain't forgetting nobody. Right? They blew that team up. They wanted to go get Damian Lillard. They didn't even make it out the first round. So it's like, trying to tell you, they trying to recreate what Golden State did. James, yeah, they getting too soft. Yeah, you right about that, man. You right about that. They definitely is, man. Hold on, y'all, real quick. You definitely right about that, man. They definitely is trying to recreate what the Warriors did. But to be honest with you, all right, you gotta have a mixture, man. You gotta have two stars, some vets, and some young people, some young talent around. That's how the Warriors were successful. Okay, you got the stars, right? You got KD, you got Steph, right? KD takes the place of Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson wasn't getting the same shots as he was getting before he got there, right? So that kind of throws Klay Thompson to the third option slash some days he might not hit right. Look at the players around him that they had. They had the Livingstons, the Barbosas, the Matt Barnes, the Draymond Greens, the Bogut's, the Loonies. You get what I'm saying? And even in the last year run, they had the Jordan Pools, 6-man. You know, they had the Andrew Wiggins, you know, but was a third option, you know, because when they run the ring, to be honest with you, Andrew Wiggins played a bigger part than Klay Thompson did. So it was some games where he had 20 points and 10 rebounds. He was the second option and and Steph was the first. You know, but this analysis that you need 3 superstars to win is never going to work because you're going to have to tear up your future to get them. Clippers can't do too much because they traded everything away to get Paul George. They hurt right now. Suns can't do too much because they traded everything away to get Bradley Beal and KD, you know? But look at the teams like Oklahoma. They got all young players, you know, and they got all those draft picks. Pay attention to the 4 teams that made it to the conference finals. Mavericks, young, oldest player, Kyrie Irving. Boston, young, oldest player, Al Horford, everybody else young. Pacers, young. Timberwolves, young. The GMs is sitting back this year and they is sitting back and saying like, no, we're not paying Paul George. No, we're not paying James Harden. No, we're not. The league is changed. These young dudes is running these dudes up and down the court all day long, bro. Just pay attention to what I said. Timberwolves young, Pacers young, Boston young, Mavs young. Pay attention. The top 10 players didn't make it to the finals this year. You didn't see LeBron in it. You didn't see Giannis in it. You didn't see Jokic in it. You didn't see James Harden in it. You didn't see Paul George. You didn't see Steph Curry in it. You didn't see, I think I did say Kawhi already, but if I did, I'm going to say them again. You didn't see Anthony Davis in it. The top 10 players that's making the most money did not make it to the conference finals this year. So do you think the GMs is about to keep playing them players $50 million a year when Ant-Man is jumping over the whole damn team? Shout out to Kaylee. Kaylee, subscribe to the channel. Hey, how you doing? You know? You think they're going to keep playing LeBron and them all of this money and these young dudes is winning? Come on, man. They changed the NBA this year, man. It's all about the young dudes now. The young dudes. That's why Paul George trying to team hop now. Because I got to go be the 4th scorer now. Because, yeah, you can't be the second option because you can't handle these young dudes. But you want to know why? They traded everybody away to get you. They traded Lou Williams. They traded the Pat LaBelle. They traded the Shea Gilchrist Alexander that turned out to be a better star and averaging more points than Paul George. Ain't that crazy? It could have been Kawhi and Shea, but they wanted to go with Paul George, so they got rid of Shea. You know, y'all got rid of Montrezl Harrell. You know, y'all got rid of y'all key players to get Paul George, and now Paul George want to blow it up and walk away. For what? And the Clippers gave you everything, man. They done gave you everything under the sun. They done paid you. They done been patient with you through injuries. You know, they done built this whole other stadium to give you and Kawhi your own identity outside of the Lakers. And what they getting in return? You talking about something you want to test free agency. Man, these NBA players ain't loyal, man. But these owners, They ain't loyal neither, so I ain't gonna say that neither. Can't go well say Reggie Miller's. That's what's up. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I mess with Reggie. But I don't I don't really get that part. Ain't no loyalty no more, man. Everybody want to be the big three, the big three, the big three. Look at the Clippers. They had the big four. They had four Hall of Famers. Paul George, Westbrook, Harden. Yeah, Paul George, Westbrook, Harden, uh, and Kawhi. Four future Hall of Famers and could not get out the first round. How many Hall of Famers is on the Minnesota Timberwolves? I'm just saying right now. None. Come on, man. I'm talking about future, of course, future Hall of Famers. You got Ant, you got Cat, Gobert, believe it or not, he gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Davis, Daniels, he keep it up, his defense, he got a good chance. But far as right now, they ain't got no Hall of Famers. They have four Hall of Famers and could not beat the Mavericks, which they've been beating on the Mavericks when they only had barely their two stars. Think about that. Y'all had way more stars this time when y'all played the Mavs and y'all lost. And when y'all had less stars, y'all beat the Mavs every time y'all was playing in the playoffs. Carter Griggs say Harden. Yeah, man, it's over for Harden. F was subscribe to the channel. Fox Troy 11 Bravo. Sean Kemp is the GOAT. Yeah, Sean Kemp, man, he started that slam and dunk type jump. A lot of people, you want to know another person that a lot of people sleep on that was a good power forward too? Amari Stoudemire. Amari Stoudemire was a good power forward too. A lot of people don't give Amari Stoudemire his credit on, what he brought to the game. But, outside of Sean Kemp, you can't really name too many power forwards that was really dunking like that. You could think of Blake Griffin. You could think of Amari Stoudemire. But other than Sean Kemp was really one of the first I keep saying small forward, power forwards that was really dunking like that, That was kind of unheard of. Yeah, man. Harden too. Harden too. Harden got everything he wanted in Houston. And yeah, all right, I don't want Chris Paul. All right, we're gonna get rid of him. I don't want this coach. All right, we're gonna get rid of him. I don't want Carmelo Anthony. All right, we're gonna get rid of him. I don't want this. All right, we're gonna get rid of him. I want to go to the strip club. All right, you can go. I want to be late to practice. All right, you can go. Man, they gave James Harden so much stuff, and then what? He went to the Nets, still ain't win. Like, come on, man. These players making all this money, man, and what is they really winning, man? Think about that. Think about that. But you got players, but you got players out there like Robert Horry or players like Manu Ginobili or players like Steve Kerr or players like Derek Fisher that'll never make their type of money but contribute way more to winning than a lot of these players. A lot of these players is regular season players. Yeah, James, I can't forget about Steve Francis. He had a dope career with Houston. I remember him. I forgot who he played for before Houston. I don't want to say, was it the Orlando Magics? It was, I think, was it? I don't know. I could be wrong. I think it was the Orlando Magic, or he got traded to, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, I remember Steve Francis though. Yeah, he was a beast. I remember Sebastian Telfair band was one of the nicest point guards coming. Was one of the nicest guards back then. You want to know another point guard that a lot of people sleep on because he had injuries? Darren Williams. Darren Williams, man, was a 20 and 10 for Utah Jazz. He just started to have a lot of injuries. Stop. But yeah, I can't forget. You can't forget about Darren Williams. Yeah, you can't forget about Darren Williams. Darren Williams was a beast. A lot of people forget about Darren Williams, man, but he was a beast for the Utah Jazz. But a lot of injuries, set him back. But a lot of these dudes, man, at the end of the day, man, I feel like they don't really care. The type of money they getting, man, they don't really care about winning. Yeah, Grant Hill too, man. he was they say he was supposed to be the next Jordan, but he had ended up having injuries and stuff. I remember him. Yeah, the Detroit Pistons thought he was the next savior, but he ended up having injuries. But he had a decent career after his injuries. Ended up coming back. He had played a good part in the Phoenix Suns and them when they was winning. Uh, he also I think part owner of the Atlanta Hawks or something like that. So they doing all right. But yeah, man, I feel like where the NBA is headed right now, man, I feel like a lot of these young teams is about to start taking off, man, because a lot of these older teams, they still stuck on the let me go get another star. How you want to go get another star that can't even play 50 games in a regular season? That's what be funny. They want to lock up and go click up with another superstar, and then the superstar can't even play 50 games throughout the season. But then these young dudes is playing 80 games. 80 games. Come on, man. That's how they winning, because they're available. Lakers, Anthony Davis out for 20-some games, then LeBron James out for this. Miami, Jimmy Butler out for 30 games, then Tyler Hero out for this many games. Cookie, be quiet. With the neighbor. Man, watch out. About to lick my back. Move. Watch out. Move. Come on, man. You. Just because I'm licking it don't mean you about to lick it. Move. Look at you doing all of that, and I just told you it's the neighbor. Sounding off of nothing. Better say your voice. But yeah, man. It's over with, man. It's about these young bucks, man, in the NBA. Bo Classic. Yo, what's up? Subscribe to the channel. Z Loco, subscribe to the channel. Steve Francis has one of the craziest handles ever. Yeah, you right, man. And Steve Francis had ups too. He had ups. Steve Francis, bro, I remember playing with him on NBA Live. Steve Francis used to be a beast. Steve Francis used to be a beast. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you wanna know another player too that got blackballed so much? I feel like Carmelo Anthony, bro. I feel like Melo still had a good 3-4 years in him, man. But I feel like Melo got blackballed because earlier in his career, he always been that guy. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you expect a person not to look at himself like that guy when out in battle with the KDs, the Kobe's, the LeBrons, you know what I'm saying? The Tim Duncans, because you think he been in there since 2003. The AIs, you know what I'm saying? He done went against all of the people that the Kobe's, the Shaqs, like all of that. Think about that. He got drafted 2003, so he was dealing with the KGs and all of that. So for you to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, Melo, you ain't him no more," and he'd be like, "Hold on, I done battle with the greats." Like how you gonna put him on my? How you gonna say he top 10 and every time we didn't play, I done gave him 30. So it was hard for Melo to get out that mindset. But I feel like if Melo would have adapted and not been so much worried about just scoring. I feel like if Melo would have just adapted, man, like if he would have just adapted, like, all right, you know what, man, you know what, all right, I might not be that same player that's gonna shoot 25 shots a game, but if I going to get my little five little shots, you know what I'm saying, like spot up threes, you know what I'm saying, like I feel like Melo could have been a spot up, like. I feel like you can't sit there and tell me out of 32 teams, Melo can't get no job. You know what I'm saying? James, you like old school basketball players. Some of that is yeah, man, but yeah, you can't sit here and tell me that. Melo can't get no job. You said you telling me that what I've seen the Pistons go win 13 games and you telling me Melo can't get a job off the bench? Come on, man. When you create that type of stigma around you, that's what it is. That's why John Morant better hurry up and get it together, man, because I'm trying to tell you, when that next contract come around, you're gonna have the Memphis Grizzlies thinking, should we want to invest $200 million in him? We already know he off the chain. We know he like to play with firearms. You know. So you got to be careful the type of stigma you put, man. I feel like Melo, man, Melo could have really. My favorite era was the '90s and 2000s. Honestly, with you, I like this. Uh, well, I like this era, and I'm gonna tell you why I like this era, cuz. I feel like the game is more spaced out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more like hooping at the court. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like the game is so spaced out now to where it's like you gonna get exposed if you can't play deep. Like I feel like early 2000s and 90s they was running zones and all of that. And when you come to the hole, they about to slam you to the flow and all of that to try to get the best player in their head so that he could fight. And I get it, it was a chess game back then. It was way more physical. They got away with a lot of elbows. That's why Shaq, I feel like, got 4 rings because he made a lot of people dentist bills go up, throwing them bowls, which Shaq wouldn't be able to do in this day and age. But a lot of people, bro, man, especially like Shaq, man, they was able to get away with a lot of dirty stuff back then. You know, Patrick Union throwing them bowls too. A lot of people got away with throwing them bowls back in the day, man. That I feel like now, man, like the goal plan back in the day was our weakest player on the court that think he the toughest on our team is about to go get him to the best player head and try to get him tech. That's what I feel like the old school games was back then. Now it's spaced out, like everybody can shoot. The centers is shooting, everybody is shooting. So it's like, all right, it don't matter if you get this player out, we'll bring a player off the bench that can shoot. Like now it's like, all right, yeah, like now, if you talk stuff, it don't matter if a person gets subbed out because a person that can come in now can shoot threes and do everything now. You're right. I wish it was a little bit more tougher because I feel like this game now is when I seen Embiid when he was playing against the New York Knicks in this year playoffs, and I seen that he shot 20 something free throws. I said, "Ain't no way, ain't no way. Y'all ain't get Shaq that many calls. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't get Duncan that many calls. You know, you ain't give a lot of people in the post. Like, man, B went to the line 20 something times. I was like, yeah, this league is getting a little bit soft. Then players know when they getting a bonus, the flop and all of that. Like, they don't really care. Then the league try to find them $10,000, $15,000. Like, come on, man. Them dudes spend that on cufflinks. Like, you think they care if you find them? If they win the game, you think LeBron care about getting fined $10,000 for flopping? If they won the championship game or the finals game or something like that, man, find me that little petty 15, 20,000. We won. That ain't nothing. I donate that to charity. But you know, hold on, y'all, real quick. Look. Yeah, man. You got that right. Nowhere near the way they used to play back then. It say this season after the stars are the more tougher to play the pretty. Yeah, you right about that too. But to be honest with you, man, that's why I give so much credit to the NFL, professional boxers, and UFC because you guaranteed to go in that match and know you about to get marked up or scarred up or anything. It's guaranteed in the NFL season that you know you're gonna get an injury or get banged up. That take a real warrior, a real mindset. Of course, in basketball, a lot of people getting hurt because they want to wear these low shoes and all of that. But in the NFL, you know you're gonna get hurt that season. You may can play through it, you may not, but you know you're gonna get hurt. Boxing, you know you're getting punched in the mouth when you go in the ring. You may win or you may lose. So it's like in the NBA, I feel like we love it so much because it's so flashy and stuff like that. But when you really think about it, it's it's not it's never gonna be with the NFL or it's never gonna be as big as that because it's like we know it's like, all right, dog, James Harden, all right, he putting his arm out and he intentionally going to the free throw line, like, all right, the game getting boring now, or like Curry going them going to run, they get up 25 points, you be like, all right, I'm about to change the game. But an NFL team could be down 21 and come back. A boxer can lose 10 rounds and then win the last two and knock somebody out. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like the NBA is like how can I say it? It's like a diva league. I'll say that. It's like a diva league. You know, that's what I feel like the NBA is. You can't touch nobody. You can't touch them, or it's a foul. LeBron James can run into you going 20 miles per hour and dunk on you, but the moment you put your elbow out, oh, it's a flagrant one, flagrant two. A game go from being 2 hours to 4 hours. You know, I'd be like, come on, man. Like you clearly see, it's not a foul. Like, come on, man. Players be flopping. Come on, man. Kicking their feet out. Come on, man. It's all rigged, man. I ain't gonna say like it's rigged, but it's kind of set up to score points. It's easy. It's like it's easy for you to average 20 points. Like if you in the NBA and you getting legitimate time. Hit a couple 3-pointers, get to the free throw line. You guaranteed to damn near average 20 points. For real. It's set up. These NBA players that shoot 30 shots a game and go up to the free throw line 15 times a game. How can't they average 25 points a game? Think about that. And don't let it be a Trey Young or a Curry or a James Harden or a Luka. They shoot 9 threes a game. Just imagine how the game has changed. Y'all be like, oh, Curry got 33 points at half. He shot 12 threes and hit 7 of them. He shot 12 threes in 2 quarters. That's 6 threes a quarter. That's like unheard of. Like a whole team by halftime, not even supposed to have 12 threes. But one person chucked up. See how the game has changed? So people be like, oh, Curry didn't average 20 points for 70-some games. I mean, hell, he's shooting 15 threes a game. He only got to hit 6 of them to average 20. You get what I'm saying? Then they be like, oh, Curry's shooting 40% from the field. Do the math. He's shooting 12 threes and he hitting 5 of them. Yeah, that's 40-some percent. So you telling me out of 10 threes, Curry gonna only hit 4 of them? Think about that. They be like, oh, Curry, which he is the GOAT, but I got to pick with him right now. They be like, oh, Curry the GOAT, he the GOAT. I look at his 3-point percentage. I'll be like, all right, he's shooting 42%. All right, so that means if I gave him 10 shots, he only hitting 4 of them. How is that clutch? But think about it. He's shooting so many. He's shooting 12 a game. And he hitting 5, 6. That's how he caught Reggie Miller. That's how he caught Ray Allen. The game has changed. Reggie Miller probably was only shooting 5, maybe 6, 7 threes a game. Curry chucking up 12, 13. James Harden, when he was playing for Houston, was shooting almost 15 threes a game. Come on, man. The game has changed. They talking about Harden was cooking up and averaging 35 a game. Think about it. He's shooting 15 threes a game. And he hitting about 6 of them. Then he getting to the free throw line 15 times a game. How can't you average 30? Come on, man. Don't need the rough like 80s and 90s. Make 30% rougher card. Let the girls. For real, everybody subscribe to the channel. For real. Y'all about to end this and go live again.